Ewe because
Baik, sabar Bang. How was your exam?
50-50.
Unapea watu na
To tell the truth, the job was there.
zote zimene tunapanga tunawea tunapanga televisioni no. If you didn't pass with flying colors, it's your own problem.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't pass all this.
Moti, you're done now.
We'll discuss it next week. The minute is I haven't had time to check the major problems. For me, from an opinion in terms of the area which has more problems with you guys. So I want to be reminded, because as everybody about it, weekend, we have the master on it. For the last time, not failures or study, for example. From our not have leadership. That's our leadership. Sorry? Theories of leadership.
then after looking at the theories, we started introducing about the styles of leadership. We have to do about
the Matsayo, but now we have Matsayo. so maybe we should start from that and continue. This is on styles. That was our last. I remember what we talked about. We talked about equality, theory, characteristics of leaders. Okay? We discussed all those. And then we embarked on the actual style. Okay? We initially talked about definitions and common traits about those definitions. So leadership is about meeting others. To adopt to agree with your goals. Okay? So basically, to lead is about convincing others to follow you. It's not just like, oh, I am a leader. These are very different, for example, from a village headman or a PA, this blood leadership. Here we're talking of somebody who can be a nobody and emerge a leader. Being able to convince other people to follow you, to be committed and do something about it. All those things that we talked about when defining leadership. And so from there we talked about what kind of leadership we are talking about, characteristics of leaders, what you need to have for people to really follow you, what are the things that you need to be. Okay? So we talked about a number of things that a leader must have in order to guide people, in order for people to follow without trouble. That things of confidence, truthfulness, and all that. You need to have certain characteristics. Now, in terms of style, it's for you to do all that. What kind of styles are there? How do you do it, so to speak? Either you can do it through dictatorship, for example, that you have the opportunity to direct the state or to be authoritarian, okay? Or sometimes people say autocratic. So authoritarian, autocratic, and dictatorship, they are very, very, very similar. Okay? So that's one style that some leaders have adopted. Then we looked at another style which we called participative leadership, which is the opposite of being autocratic or authoritarian. So authoritarian, you use the authority to rule or to make people follow you. Okay? So we have authoritarian, autocratic. This is basically the same. How do I spell dictatorial? Spell dictator, dictator.
So we can say I don't know. Tutorial. Okay? The data, the tutorial, whatever. Okay? Tutorial. So that's one where you are not consulting anyone. You don't consult at all. Then there's another one which is participative leadership. Participative leadership. This is similar to democratic maybe. So it's an opposite of dictatorial. So here you are consulting. So people are participating in decision making. You don't just tell people do ABCD. You ask people how to do things, for example. Okay, so maybe you are a community leader and you want to make sure that all the bushes are cleaned up in the village because they are bringing mosquitoes, and you have a problem of malaria, for example, and you think you develop an idea that clearing the bushes will help us live better, have less mosquitoes and therefore less malaria. People are buying into your idea and you decide to act. You have convinced people to agree with your idea and then it becomes their idea, for example. They agree and take action. So, if you are a participative style, would mean that now you want to sit down together and say, how do we do it? How do we clear all these bushes around our homes? So you discuss how and when. If you have the style of authoritarian, you will not do that. You will just tell them that tomorrow everybody should bring a trasher and an axe and we are going to clean all the bushes. So people just say, okay, fine, we are coming tomorrow. That's authoritarian. You have not even asked people whether tomorrow there is also the option. If your approach, if your style is participative, you would actually agree even on days, time, what to bring, and so on and so on. Maybe some people will be busy, so can they send money which can be used to recruit Wakani to take their place? So if your style is participative, those options are available for people to suggest and carry out. So those are two examples of style of leading people, leadership style. Okay? And then the third one is what we call delegative leadership. Delegative leadership. Delegative leadership basically, some people call it like laissez-faire. Those who have taken French, laissez-faire leadership. where leaders are passive and permit group members to create the decisions. So the leader is quiet, you just agree that we need to create. This malaria can be reduced in this village by creating a bushel. And then you keep quiet. So you let members suggest action plans. How to deal with it. So you are very passive. You are not making any suggestions. You delegate, you let people come up with solutions. You let people decide, not you. So you delegate decision making. So you let members create the decisions themselves. Some people think that this is one of the lowest, one of the styles which produce the lowest results. A lot of researchers have found it to be a style that is not very productive. It doesn't promote productivity in members. But it can also have advantages, right? Yeah, it can have both advantages and disadvantages. The advantages are that people take ownership. When they propose decisions, people take their own decisions. It becomes their own decision. Even though one of the disadvantages is that it's very unproductive. Because remember, the theories of leadership, some people think that leadership is something that we are born with. Some people think it's something that can be developed. You know, those theories, those different theories of leadership that we have. So, if you just leave it to people to make their decisions, sometimes you may run into problems. Because it means they are lacking somebody to lead. Because you have taken the back seat. So you may not get the best result. But the advantage is that when people do decide to take action, it brings in ownership. People know that they are own. They are not somebody's action or idea. Okay? Then there is a fourth one, which is called transformational leadership. Transformational leadership style. Transformational. one of the major characteristics is that this type of leadership is about motivating members. So the intention is key. The intention is to transform members, for them to act, and also for them to develop. So you are, in this time, you are not just about achieving a common good. Remember, the definition of leadership is about convincing others to take up your goal, and that goal becomes the community goal or the members' goals, and members get motivated to do something to achieve that goal. So you are achieving a common goal. Remember all those various types of definitions. One common thing was that you are achieving something for the common good. Was one aspect that we learned. Now, in the transformational style, you are about doing that, achieving a common goal, but at the same time, individual members also advancing themselves. A common goal with individual progress. So individuals and members are getting transformed in the process of achieving a common goal. So for example, if you are leading a company, so the company goal or an NGO, this NGO that you are a leader for, you have set goals for the NGO to achieve. But at the same time, you are allowing individual members of staff to progress, to move up the ladder, to acquire more skills and blah, blah, blah. So you are, people who are achieving more for the organization towards achieving the goal of the NGO or of the company are also getting rewarded, they are also getting promoted, they are also developing their skills. So you are transforming the organization together with the members. That's a style which a lot of researchers have seen to be the most effective, the most productive, where the organizational goals are being achieved as well as the individual employees are also progressing. As the company grows, as the company gets bigger, the individuals also are transforming, are also getting better. Their careers are developing, their skills are developing together. Unlike, for example, the authoritarian, if you are running a company and you are just giving instructions, the goals get done, but there's no transformative, there's no, for example, innovation to do things better. You just command. Whereas, for example, if you were mixing being authoritarian with participative, for example, you would probably ask people whether there is another way of doing this to achieve the same goal.
the leader who is authoritarian will tell you, I want this done this way. Okay? Now, transformational is about leaders who want to transform. You want to do something, and this thing that you are going to do should bring everybody on board, and the goal should also include the people who are participating to also achieve their own goals. At the same time, they are achieving the goals of the company. So together. Okay? Are we clear on transformational leadership? This one is more, the concept is more, you need to have it more clear than the others. The others are more straightforward. That's why I didn't spend much time on it. But transformational, I need this to be clear how it is different from the others. This one, you are trying to achieve the goals of the organization or the goals of the community. At the same time, you are also letting members achieve their own individual aspirations. Okay?
So which means that the individuals achieve their own inspiration. Is it through the activities which they do, maybe using the ideas which they get, maybe?
Take example, especially for a company.
Yeah.
Okay? So for example, let's take an example of a university. I don't know whether I've chosen a good example. Yeah, maybe. So it has got members of staff. So the goal is to have more students. Another goal is to make sure that the students receive all the support they need to study in the university. So those are the goals, and so on and so forth. Now, these members of staff have to deliver that goal. A transformational leader will make sure that this goal is done, but also train you to achieve them better. Promote you when you do well. So as the university is growing, to have more students and delivering a better service is also at the same time offering you who are implementing these decisions to also grow.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Yeah. So that's transformational leadership. The dictator will not care about you. They will care about the objective of the end goal. Let's do this. And you have no way to. The goal is to have the goal done. But transformational is different. You want to do so while everybody is benefiting. So your ambitions also is achieved as well as the company goals. Okay. So basically it's the intent, the intention which is indeed transformational leadership, which makes the difference. So these leaders, they want to change both the organization and the team members. Yeah.
example, in a situation such as this, for example, the example I gave for university, you will see that the team members, the members of the company or of the organization will get motivated because they know when they do well, they get rewarded. When they do more to achieve the goal of the university, they will get rewarded. Okay, so you are achieving the goals of the organization, but also your own personal ambition, getting those rewards to improve you. So
Clear.
Yeah, so those are some of the other one is what we call transactional leadership style. Transactional. Okay? Transactional. Like transact. Okay? Transactional. So this one is looks at it as a deal. The reader and you, whether you're a general manager or an NGO or you are university vice chancellor, you look at the employees as a transaction. You know what a transaction means? Yeah. So, for example, you are selling a cell phone, and I want your cell phone. Then I pay. You give me a cell phone. There has been a transaction, right? Something like that. So, when a leadership style is transactional, it just basically means that I employ you, do A, B, C, D, I pay you. Right? End of the story. I don't care whether you are happy, whether your ambitions are achieved or not, I don't care. I employ you to do A, B, C, D, I pay you. So I get what I want you to do, and I pay you for it. Finished. So that's transactional leadership style. So the leader and the follower are in a transactional arrangement, so to speak. That relationship is a relationship or a transaction. So you are accepting a position, for example, as a member in the group or as an employee. So you have to obey the leader. So you need to finish or to do what you have been employed for, or to do the tasks as a follower that has been set up for you. Why is this good? Sometimes, it looks very bad when you look at it, when you consider that there are other ways of doing things better, where you bring in some moral considerations. What is the advantage of this transactional relationship?
follower and the leader, or between the leader and the follower, or between the employer and employee.
What is one of the benefits? It's both mutual benefits maybe to both the leader and the follower, because if the work is done, it means that if the leader, he or she will be satisfied, say, my job has been done. And then the follower again, he or she will be happy that he has received something.
Yeah, the good thing about this leadership style is that it is very clear. It sets out very clear expectations. Okay? It clearly outlines the roles of you and the follower, or the employee and the leader. So you as a follower or a member of a group or an employee, you clearly understand what you are required to do. And you are also very clear that at the end of what you are doing, you will receive something. Okay? Unlike the transformational one, for example, they may promote you or they may not. They may train you more, give you more training, or not. I'm sure you have seen situations, for example, in practice, that in an organization, they have a training program to enhance employee skills. You may find maybe in brand they want to train 10 people, and yet in that section there are 15 people. So they will probably be assessing which one to pick, and you may not be sometimes part of the 10 they will pick. In transactional leadership style, you clearly know this is what your reward will be, because you have agreed in the beginning that you do this and you get this. It's a transaction. In transformational, some people's expectations can be challenged. You must do office, what we call office politics, whatever considerations. You may really be working so hard with a view, I think, anti-consider for promotion, or anti-consider like this guy was sent for training because of outstanding performance. We find that it sometimes may not occur to you. So, one of the good things about transactional is that it is very clear what you get, what reward you get after you've done the job. What's the bad part of it? This leadership style, this transactional relationship.
As an employee, you may not have a right to learn. Your focus will just be forward, that you do the job and that you get paid, but you don't do the whole aspect the way someone can do the transaction.
On the transformation.
Transformation leadership.
Yeah. It's more cruel, I think, if there's no human aspect, but maybe that's what we should say. Just to agree with you, maybe it's our moon
So, for example, if that this theory, this style doesn't stay, for example, which is you are supposed to do A, B, C, D, and you have failed to do it because you are sick, or you are falling sick, or whatever. Something happens to you, and you have failed to do it. It means you will not be paid. In the strict sense of the definition of leadership style. Right? So, okay. The other one is what they call charismatic. Charismatic. It's C-H-O, yeah. Charismatic leadership style. Charismatic leadership style is a bit similar to transformational. Okay? It's similar to transformational because both of these styles the leaders, they try to encourage and motivate their team members. So you are trying to motivate and encourage team members. That's the similarity of charismatic and transformational. Remember, transformational, you do something and you get rewarded. You get your personal ambitions get fulfilled. You also grow. So you are also motivated and get rewarded. Now, charismatic, the leaders also do the same. Okay? So the only difference is in the intention. Intent. The difference is in the intent. So, what do we mean? The intention is what makes these two styles different, the charismatic and transformational. Because in transformational style, the leaders want to cultivate their team and organizations. They want to cultivate both their teams and organizations. Okay? So you want to cultivate to make sure that the organization and the team members, the workers, also get motivated and cultivate, meaning they also transform. So if you were a mayor cleaner, you become an office assistant, you know, or you become whatever. The organization is also performing better. So you are doing both to the organization and the members, the employees. Okay? So you are trying to cultivate and motivate the organization and the team members, the employees. Whereas the charismatic leadership style is about themselves, the leaders. Muntu wa charisma, a charismatic is more about ego. The center is him or her. They rely on charisma, for example. You rely on charisma, focusing on yourself.
so your ambitions get fulfilled, you may actually not necessarily want to change anybody else. Because it is you who is carrying, you are using charisma. What is charisma? When we say charisma, what do we mean? I don't know.
Being naturally attractive.
People are
Chikoka.
Sio watu vile. Wanataka kana mboda wa dei basa. Ndio mambo
Among Mustaforo. Chikoka. So they are saying they are using their charisma to fulfill ambition, to fulfill the goals. Transformational is not like that. They are about the followers to also transform and the organization to transform. The charisma guys, they are about themselves.